Cool. Now, how do you get an informational interview? I mean, that would be, to me, kind of the challenge. What do you recommend that some people do?
Well, some of the things, I mean, really just look to the people who are close to you. Look, family, friends, perhaps people that you went to college with, could be professors. So really your network. And if you're just starting, you may not have a huge network. So, but that's always the best place to start because it's most comfortable if you start with people you know. And you'd be surprised by just talking to family, friends, neighbors. And it might not even be someone that's in that field, but you might ask them, do you know anybody that's in the, I don't know, advertising field?
Right.
And it could work that way. So through any type of networking events, because I do recommend, which we've talked about before, that going out and start networking at different events. LinkedIn would be another way. And LinkedIn is just a great tool. It's the professional Facebook basically, and it's a great tool. What happens is you develop, if you have 20 contacts, let's say 20 connections, you become connected with them through LinkedIn, and then all their contacts you become connected to. And so there's different levels. So you expand your network 3 times just by going onto LinkedIn. So there's really a lot of different ways, and it's just asking, and it's not.
Yeah.
Most people that like what they do are happy to talk about it. They're happy to help people. The key is not to call up and say, "Hi, I want a job." It's not, the purpose of this is not necessarily to get a job, but it's to gather information, which will then help you later on to get a job.
Right.
So I think if you go in with that, idea of just, I want to just gather information, and really set a time limit. You don't want to take a lot of their day. So calling up and asking for, 30 minutes of their time. I'd say 30 minutes tops. And if you can meet them in their workplace, that's ideal. I do know some people that have met at another location, maybe after work, but then you can kind of see sort of the going-ons of that company or that business, which is really helpful.
Exactly, and sometimes they take more time because they want to show people around. I mean, a lot of people are proud of what they do, and so it's an opportunity to show people around, and if you go to that workplace or to see other people or to be introduced to other people.
Right.
I mean, there's
just being exposed to that environment. And there was just one statistic that I just found out. I just sort of heard about this. So just another reason for informational interview. 1 out of every 200 resumes, and some studies say 1 out of every 1,500 resumes leads to a job offer. 1 out of 12 informational interviews leads to a job offer.
1 out of 12.
So again, it might not be the person that you actually have the informational interview with, but through that chain, that it's it's really a much more productive way, much more valuable way to get a job with greater results.